Redneck garage. Well, for the past year, I've been doing a house remodel. And instead of like stretching this thing out for like 2 months worth of videos, I thought I would just do one video and show you what happened from beginning to end on this stinking remodel. Now, we didn't just remodel like the old part of the house. We added on, we did an addition on the house, and we remodeled everything in the old part of the house, which made it even worse. And we were living here. If I had to do it again, I think I would have rented an apartment. Now, I did a lot of the work myself, which meant I had two jobs. I ran a locksmith company, and I came home at night and on weekends, and whenever I had a spare moment, worked on the house. The contractor I had was completely worthless, and if I had to do it over again, that'd be different, but I'll touch on that at the very end of the video. So let's just watch what happened when we remodeled the house at the Redneck garage, and also keep in mind that I'm married, I think, to Joanna Gaines, and everything has to be to her specs. Starting to work on, I'm not, but we're tearing the building down today. Little building's gone. I moved some vehicles out of the way. It's really super windy today, but this is how it came out after the first day. Got the building torn down. Basically, that's where the extension is going to go out to. It's going to be 12 feet by 50 feet coming out, which will give us another 600 square feet, which is quite a bit. So hopefully next week the plumber will be out. I hired a plumber to do the rough end underneath the concrete with all the piping and stuff. I was just really kind of too ignorant to do it, and because the city has to inspect it 3 or 4 times, I just don't have time to fool with that kind of crap. We'll let them do it, get it done. Donwood Plumbing here in Franklin's doing it. Cost me about $2 grand to get all the plumbing roughed in this concrete slab, and then once that happens, then we're off to the races. That's my new heating and air unit. It is a 5-ton, and it's going up in the attic. I got it delivered the other day. That'll be another experience. So all those bricks I got to get cleaned off, get all the mortar off of them. Then once they're cleaned off with the mortar, then we'd put them in an acid bath, and then I wash them off. And then there's my wife. I'm making her do this. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Don't slow down. Just keep working. Just don't stop.
Here, put your head down here.
No. This is the kitchen. We got all the flooring up, and that was a huge pain. Get the tile, and there was vinyl underneath that. And then the den, this is concrete also. We got all, there was a parquet floor and a wood floor. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Shelby. This is the den, and you can see that we've stripped it down to bare concrete. That's the flooring that we're going to use. And in the kitchen, that's going to be like a barnwood tile with new shaker cabinets. And that's been fun to deal with. Basically, I had to create an architectural drawing of the new house, and this is it. And we're adding 12 feet on the back. Basically, like from here back is all new construction, adding the plumbing and all that stuff. And you can actually go in and look at a dollhouse view of what it's going to look like, which is really pretty super cool. I'm dealing with cabinet people, concrete people, all kinds of different people. All right, so basically we're expanding everything 12 feet. Our bedroom goes out 12 feet. This is a new master bath that I've designed and working on it. Got a new tub for Jennifer, make her happy. This is the new kitchen, and right up there is the, right here is a new little bonus room, and the laundry room and pantry are expanded. We've opened up the whole house going from front to back, because if you watch HGTV like Jennifer does and Chip and Joanna Gaines, then you know exactly what we have to do. Alright, I'm out here digging a hole for the drain for the toilet. Randy's standing in the toilet. Nice. I had to measure all this crap out. Now it's going to be the other way. Yes, that's it. That's how you do it. I measured the wall. I'm having to bump this wall out just a little bit to here rather than there, just to give a little bit more room for the laundry room, because we're going the other way with it. But I've been digging and pounding on this thing with the jackhammer for the last 3 hours, 2 hours, I don't know. I lost track of time, truthfully, after I almost had a heart attack. But we have to stub in the pipe here on a 45-degree angle to that drain for the little mini bath. So that's what I've been doing, is digging me a hole. And there's my jackhammer, and it came from Amazon for 130 bucks. What a deal. Maybe 140, something like that. Once you got the line scored, it actually works pretty good, just breaking it up right on the line. Alright, I've got all this plumbing tied in. Didn't damage the water lines. Awesome. With my super helper. And it looks good. It's not leaking. We tested it with the sink. Loving it. I rearranged in here. We're steady getting stuff in. That's tile for the kitchen. And then this is for the little half bath. That's for our main bathroom. We got a farmhouse sink and some faucets for the bathroom. Ordered countertops. This is going to be the subway tile I'm going to use in our new shower. So awesome. Randy's here! He's tired. He was at a men's retreat that I didn't go to because I was working. But you see when he shows up, right? After everything's cut. He showed up now. So he's been a big help. So it's about ready to pour. I got my conduit in for the island, my pirate conduit, and I've got to do one more piece over there for the tub. Been looking at all kinds of stuff for the shower too. Well, it's done and it's poured, and now the rain's pouring. We got it covered up. It should be fine. Looks nice. All right, so it's the next day. We had it tarped overnight. Guess where I'm at? I'm standing on the pad. We're going to start framing tomorrow. That's what Keith told me. The wood's being delivered hopefully this afternoon. He's going to start framing. But this is 90% of my issue, was not having a pad to be able to frame too. So it should start moving a lot faster. You should see videos that actually show some progress, right? Keith, what are you doing, Keith? We're framing. I came back home and he's doing something. What the heck? All we needed was a slab. We needed a slab to get on this baby. Look at this. There's wooden stuff. That's awesome. What do you think?
I think it's good.
Yeah. Awesome.
It'll be good.
Except that back corner.
Except that back corner. It's got a little sloppy over there too.
Yeah.
Unfinished.
I think that's where it got rained on.
Ah, okay.
Where the water went through the tarp. Awesome. So we got some movement. I put my lean-to up to cover the tools up. Rainey's here!
Hey!
He's questioning the framing of Keith. What?
I was just curious why,
Yeah.
why on...
And then he decides to tell Jennifer, since they're putting a peak in the back, why don't you just raise the roof up and make an arch ceiling?
Yeah, open
because
it up.
as if I don't have enough to do.
You can put your heat and air somewhere else.
Where? Where would it go? Where would it go?
We'd have to redo the duct work.
It's all going to have to be redone anyway, but
Okay, if
there's
you're
no
going to have to redo it
space in
anyway,
there.
then why don't you put it outside and then
Put what outside?
the heat and air unit?
The air handler.
Yeah.
Like that's up in your attic. You gonna put that outside?
Well, you get one that's for outside, but obviously you didn't already.
So making headway. Finally, once we got the pad, we got moving on, so that's good. He's busting it out. And I'm glad, because Jennifer was gonna be just giving him a hard time. That'd be about it. I like it. Kitchen is just a galley style kitchen on either side. All this has gone to history. Right now this is our pantry laundry room, and that's it. You can't walk into it really. This is just, that's it. They've got a stack washer and dryer, and then the cabinets over there, and all of this is going to be huge when we're done. This couch is going away today because we got cabinets coming in tomorrow. There's a shower thing and a clock and some more stools. We're out of room as far as like storing stuff, and I tore out this wall. Here's where the half bath will be, right in there. That whole wall here, from there to there over to the other end, will be gone, and we're going to use those cabinets in the pantry, laundry room. Kitchen. Everything's concrete. We've tore all the stuff out. That should be the wall, which is about close. This is close to where the wall is going to be. And then that'll be completely transformed. We got all our new cabinets in. They're all stacked up in here. We have one that didn't really make it, and they're going to take care of that. Trim, all that stuff. So pretty soon we'll start assembling those. We're going to wait till we get the roof on out there, and then we'll have plenty of like extra space. I'm going to stick the sump pump down in the shower and see how long it takes it to pump it out. That'd be hilarious. There was so much water coming in the house into the kitchen. Right, baby? Did you see the water coming in the house?
I did.
Okay. I ended up getting my sump pump and hooked up the sump pump, and it's pumping out water from the slab, which is kind of pulling it away from the house, which is pretty cool actually. I got that thing. You can see the shower's full of water. Randy's here!
Yeah, you should have called me. I would have helped you.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I was busy.
Yeah. Well, you noticed when he showed up after we done for the day.
Yeah.
But looks like a roof.
It's getting there.
It's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're putting up some more joist, or he is.
I hope wind doesn't come up and blow that over.
He's got it braced. Shut up. It's nailed at the ends. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I saw it wobbling when I drove past.
Oh, you drove past while we were doing it. What do you mean let you know?
No, just now.
It is not wobbling.
Yeah.
No, shut up. I've been really happy with those. All wood, all plywood, no press board or anything like that. Soft close. Those are awesome. I got more to do. Doing some peaks and valley action. The roof looks good though. We got to just continue on up this way, up the roof. About ready to be done with that scaffolding. Looking good. Oh, you'll be all right. Yeah. Here's your prop. Yeah, that's what I need. Big prop. Hopefully we'll see a little less sunlight through here. That's nice. Finally it'll be waterproof a little bit. Today is roofing day. Gonna get a new roof. Awesome. They're wearing it out. It looks really good. Brick action. Keep getting insulation on the floor. Ugh. Well, everybody's been asking where I've been at and what's going on. We got more projects coming up, but I'm just trying to finish this one stinger project that we started back in January. And that's what I've been doing and where I've been at. And all the guys that made comments about cussing your contractor, it's all true. All of those comments are true. We're actually getting closer to the end of it where I can start doing stuff than some of the other stuff that I had to wait on concrete guys and roofers and all that other stuff. There's junk everywhere. But this is the new half bath. I've got the plumbing in, all the venting I had to do. That's the pantry back there. Awesome. All this crap in here, appliances, cabinets, junk that goes in somewhere. All the wiring has been roughed in. We got our structural beam in, which looks good. Heating and air is installed. That's that vent. I ran all the gas pipe myself. That was a pane right there coming across. This is our pantry here. I went ahead and put the sink in, hooked up the water. I talked to Codes. They said, yeah, that'll be all right. That's our old washer and dryer. We're going to have two sitting side by side. That's the tile for the floor, cabinet. We went ahead and put this drywall up to keep the stupid insulation from falling down. There's the king stud there. There's the venting. This water piping was a pain in the butt. Let me tell you, there's like 100 connections right there. That's where everything terminates, right inside that wall. So I had a lot of stuff to do up inside there. I've been using PEX with the clamps. I like those the best. Those work pretty well. This closet's the return air closet. It should be a lot quieter with that big amount of space pulling air in. Over here was where the heating and air unit was and the water heater, and I've taken all those out, gotten those out of the way. This wall just will go straight down, just be a straight shot. Hallway. Here's the new bedroom. You can see there's no ceiling. I do have a little window area in there so we don't burn up. Mounted the TV on the studs. Jennifer has to have a TV, right, to watch. There's the walls, the ceiling. Back there is our closet. Let me see if I can get some light on that. Our old closet went to there, and that's after I remodeled. It was half that size. So that's, and then we moved it all the way out to this area. So this is all new closet going out to here. You can kind of see how much more space we'll have. I'll kind of back up so you can see it. And that looks super cool. I'm liking it. Bathroom's coming together. There's the new water heater that I installed over there. Right there. And we got our cabinets that go across this wall here. That's the shower. And then if you look down, that's going to be where the tub's at. So it's actually starting to come together quite well. And we're going to insulate, and I'm going to insulate this wall in between the den and the bathroom. So somebody's in here in the bathroom, you won't hear it as much in that other section. Randy's there!
Yeah.
He's just coming over to laugh at me.
No.
What do you think? He's slow.
More progress.
He's slow on the uptake.
Yeah.
We're waiting on. Get us a beer. What are you waiting on?
Okay.
Jeez Louise. We're gonna have a beer, but put in a sheet of drywall and been cleaning up some, so getting ready for the inspection tomorrow.
You want your little girly beers?
Girly beer? Yeah, I'll take a Lingenkugel. Lingenkugel.
Google.
What?
Google.
It's got lemonade in it. So yeah, he's like Killian's. We're gonna have our beer, and I'm gonna marvel in the crap that is a remodel. Jeez Louise. Doing shiplap today. You can see behind, we've torn down that old stuff. Jennifer and I'm gonna have to show you where she's at over here somewhere. Shiplap is a term. The definition is expensive, really crappy pine boards. that's shiplap. And since we are converts to the Chip and Joanna Gaines mentality, we're having to put up shiplap, but it actually does look pretty good. Now I wanted to show you this gun. Bought it on Amazon, called the Numax nail gun, and I've been using it as well as Bostitch nail guns. And you know what? For 79 bucks, this thing is a rock star. I have loved using it. It's a 21 degree. It's pretty good. I'm going to put a link down below. I actually love this nail gun as far as the way it's worked for such a cheap price, man. It's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're doing with the shiplap. Alright, I'm trying to leave the nail heads exposed, and then after we're done with this, Jennifer's going to take a sander and just run over it, and then we're going to kind of whitewash it white. It should look really super cool, and it is a natural wood, so we're going to continue on, and then we'll take a look at it once we're done. But that's what I'm doing today with my Numax $79 nail gun. Awesome. Okay, it's David from the Redneck Garage, and I've got to the concrete countertop section of this project, and believe me, it has not been easy. But I've got my screed, got my assistant over here who doesn't want to be on camera, do you? She will be though, because she can't help it. And we're going to start pouring concrete, and I'm going to start screeding it over, dumping it into the mesh and the clips. Now we'll go through that later, but this is the Z counterform system, which I was really impressed with. This is the main screed for the countertop. Then we got a magnesium screen and a steel screen. So it looks really good. We're waiting for the magnesium trowel, which is the next one, this one. And then we'll do a steel trowel after that. I'll get a little video of that. But you can see my legs. I'm covered in freaking concrete from mixing that crap up. And you almost need two people, one to mix and one to pour and thing. And I was humping to try to get mixed and poured. And it's heavy, probably about 75, 80 pounds in that one bucket once you add the water and the other mix. And that's the extra we had left over that'll be waste. But because we're adding tint, I'm kind of stuck making it all the same color, which is okay because concrete's cheap. The other stuff is kind of expensive. So anyway, we're trying to get this fireplace framed in. Almost done with this crap. We'll give you a tour here in a little bit. Started on it. I've got to do all the trim work. Ugh, gross. It's getting there though. And there it is finished. I spent all day yesterday doing all the little trim work and the trim molding, and holy crap. Vent-free gas fireplace. Works great. What do you think?
Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah, okay. As long as the boss is happy. Then we got our big TV. I got to put another mount up that tilts down a little bit. Like a little angle. I would like that. But it turned out really nice. We got a little more painting and touch-up work to do. Finish the baseboards, but it looks pretty slick. This sucks. It's not even my beer. I'm not drinking your backwash. Get away. Tiling sucks.
It's looking good. Keep it up.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. It's awesome. I love it. Alright, so I'll give you some finished videos of pretty much what we're done with. I got really tired of doing videos because I was just so under the gun of getting everything finished. But this is the kitchen. You can see there's a pot filler, and I got all the trim molding done. That's another story. Barnwood floor, barnwood tile with the Pergo XP floors. Really was happy with that. Jennifer loves the concrete countertops. Basically, you sand them down after you're done and you put an epoxy coating on them. We got a new gas range, and that is awesome compared to an electric. This is the laundry room, how it came out. And I ended up taking out that plastic sink, and I bought a commercial stainless steel, you know, with the spray nozzle and a shelf up above it. Love that. Cabinets, and then we got a place to hang our clothes. That's the new Samsung washer and dryer. Those things rock. They're absolutely awesome. We put shiplap in here because you have to have shiplap for sure, right? Over here on this side is the food pantry, and back there is my beer refrigerator. And compared to what it was before, this is freaking awesome. I still have some tools over here. They got it cleaned out, but oh well. Put in one of these super fancy rich person ironing boards that come down out of the wall. And Jennifer loves that too. This little half bath that we put in turned out really pretty cool too. I really like it. Works great for just coming off the kitchen. This is a little den area next to the kitchen, and Jennifer wanted a sectional, which was not my first choice, but it is pretty cool. And the TV above it, we can watch Predators games, everything else. It's awesome. Pretty much originally like we wanted it. The house is wide open all the way to the back. We got new furniture in the den. She put in a carpet. That's that shiplap we did in here. And then the dining table's brand new with a sign above it. Isn't that awesome? And she's decorated it. She really is a good decorator. I put in a barn door there in between my office, and it looks completely different, that's for sure. This is our bedroom, which really turned out cool. We got a couple little chairs over there. She put a dead cow rug and some steer horns. I don't know why. I'm supposed to have made up the bed. And what's with women and pillows? All these pillows go on the bed, and of course I haven't made up the bed, so that's totally my fault. New floors. Of course we mounted the TV. That's our little toilet room. She put a cute sign up. That turned out nice. And behind this wall over here, that's where the water heater was that you saw that I installed. And this is the bathroom. And we've got a big old long vanity, and the cabinets go up to the ceiling with some cool lights. And there's that rock wall that I put in, the slate wall. I love that. Her soaking tub, which she actually does use quite a bit. There's some of her decorations. And this took me the longest time of any room in the house was the bathroom for sure. And then when you come in here, we've got a walk-in shower with the sprayer nozzle, and there's a seat in there for her, and it's tiled from the ceiling to the floor. And this took me forever, but it is super cool just to walk in, and that sprayer is really cool. I love it. So that's what I've been doing for a year. Well, I haven't been making any Jeep videos, and I took all my time trying to get the house back together so I could freaking live in it. We're super, super happy with it. I'm proud of a lot of the work that I did. I did most of the work interior myself, electrical, plumbing, drywall. I did bring in a drywall finisher because I ran into just a time crunch, and he finished off the drywall when we installed it all. Everything got insulated. A couple of my takeaways of this is that my contractor, it was terrible. At one point I actually did take his tools and throw them out in the front yard and said, don't ever come back. Don't grace my house with your presence, because he had basically used all the money in the contract and wasn't even finished, because they always do this. I don't have any money, can you front me a little bit more? And then by the time you've paid them everything that they quoted you, the job isn't finished. That was consistent. And the very last thing he did was this trim molding above in the kitchen. I paid him just to finish it off near Christmas time, and after 2 months he had to come by and done it, and he kept saying I'm busy. So I finished all the trim molding in here myself, and I said we're done. And we don't even speak anymore. He's mad at me. O'Keefe has blocked me from Facebook, and which is fine because he's a jackleg. Anyway, Samsung dishwashers, don't ever buy one of those. Those are junk, garbage, worst thing in the world. I ended up taking one and throwing it in the backyard, and I went and bought a KitchenAid. All the other Samsung appliances were really, really good. The washer and dryer, refrigerator, the range, those were just phenomenal. But the dishwasher, literally, the dishes came out as dirty as they went in, and it's because it's a European design. And so I went ahead and bought a KitchenAid, and that thing rocks. So I'm going to be working on some more videos. This was what I've done for the past year. And if you noticed at the end I quit doing videos, that's because I was just so overwhelmed with trying to get finished. And that's where we're at. Got some more stuff to do in the backyard. I got to do a patio. I'm building that storage building that I said on a prior video. But I'm really kind of in the clear as far as all that goes. Appreciate you sticking with me, watching the videos. Any suggestions or comments, leave them down below. But I survived. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.